Welcome around the world, YouTubers. It's Sunday, unless you live on the other side of the planet where it could be Monday already, I guess. International Dateline. But since we have people all the way around the world, welcome to YouTube. I'm Greg. This is Loon E. Cat, and we teach Sunday morning yoga on Upward Spiral Yoga. We're live streaming around the world. Welcome in. Sunday is Yin and Restorative. Relax on your back, take a load off. We especially cater to those who think they can't do yoga or used to do it but don't do it anymore. We get you back into your body. Sunday is yin, calm, and peaceful yoga. We also call it tiny room yoga. I used to have a 10,000 square foot yoga studio, and now we manage beautifully around the world in about 250 square feet. My cat only needs 1 square foot. Anyway, wherever you are, Maine, Spain, Ukraine, you're welcome. Romania, Tasmania, Mania. Relax on your back, take a load off. Easy does it. Joe, come here. Joe, come here. My cat is on that fine line between purry and furry and frisky and risky. If you have a cat, you can recognize that. So that's the case for all of us. We're going into purry and furry mode. Oh boy, I just yawned. I've been going like a maniac all week long. School, working, business, marketing, advertising. Got finals at school, and today I'm gonna sit around in my pajamas and do yoga with my friends around the world. 2 more minutes on the back, and then we'll probably lay on our front. YouTube analytics are looking good. Welcome if you're live streaming in. This is Upward Spiral Yoga. If the algorithm has dropped you off, you probably need some yoga. The universe has recognized you, yes, you, as needing to relax and breathe and calm and pacify, but you're afraid of yoga or think that you can't do it or think that it's for 20-year-olds with Lululemons. And you know what I say, if you have Lululemons, make Lulu lemonade. Just relax on your back. Easy does it. By the way, if you are 20 years old and wearing Lululemon, you're absolutely welcome. Welcome if you're just getting in. We're simulcasting on Zoom from the Bay Area of California, Concord, California. Concord, not Conquered. It's Concord. And it's Greg and Looney Cat. You can barely see Looney at the front of the screen. He's looking partially calm and partially perturbed. I even have family members. Both my sisters are checking in. One's on Earth and one's in heaven.
Yeah. Mhm.
Since we got some friends just getting in, 2 more minutes on your back. You can fall asleep if you want. I'll send my cat to wake you up if you want. We are calm and peaceful souls. My big project today is to get a haircut, and my usual hairstylist, we forgot to schedule for December, and she's booked so far over the top, no haircuts for me. So I'm going to wander out into the marketplace, see what happens. Hi, Guy. What's the best that could happen? That's my new mantra. What's the best that could happen? He's a very good kid. Yes, he is. Hey, welcome if you're just getting in. One more minute on the back. We're just doing nothing. Have you ever just wanted to get together with some people that you love a lot and do nothing? Boy, have you found the right place. We are having coffee this morning. Yoga without coffee is like there's no such thing. It doesn't actually exist. If you're brand new, you probably can tell in the first 3 minutes whether this is for you or not. And if it isn't, thanks for wandering by. And if it is, the law of attraction strikes again. Okay, biggest inhale ever. Exhale, let it go. Empty out, drain your brain. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And maybe your nose if you're Elizabeth Montgomery. Good. Then take your arms up to the ceiling. Take your arms back over your head so you're squealing. And point your toes like you're dealing. And stretch out so you feel first thing in the morning, super orgasmic, feel good. Good, catty. Good, catty. Good, draw your knees in, roll around on your back. This is how we roll. And then roll the other way. This is how we don't roll. Okay, and then let's roll up together, shall we? Welcome. My name is Greg. Looney Cat was just in the screen. It's Greg and Looney from the Bay Area of California, and I've got some Zoom friends, some of my very besties, and I'm also simulcasting. A couple of years ago, I learned how to flip the switch on YouTube and broadcast my tiny room yoga around the world, and it's spreading like a virus. Good virus, bad virus, that's up to you, but I think it's good. I think it's for peace, love, and harmony. And as Elvis Costello once said, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? But we're going to pray, we're going to chant, we're going to meditate, we're going to yin yoga, we're going to restorative, we're going to joint juice, we're going to gather together, and all that's going to leaving us, English not well speaking, feeling much better. Start with your shoulders. One. I teach all over the place. I've taught since the turn of the century. I've been doing yoga since the Ford administration. I'm fully qualified. Trust me. Just trust me. Do what I do and you'll get what I got. 6, 7, 8. Is this a cult? Not yet. Not until I ask for all of your money. So far, so good. 5, 6. I'm not asking you to shave your head. I'm not asking you to go to the airport. Just do some yoga with me. By the way, this is Tiny Room Yoga, and I've got a bunch of musical production equipment in here. So sometimes I have to move a little bit. Hi, Cat. Hello. Like and subscribe just for Looney Cat. Inhale up. When you like and subscribe, it helps to pay the bills around here. And Friskies are very expensive. He just had a giant bowl of Friskies this morning and immediately yacked it up in the largest cat food hairball that I've ever seen. So baby needs a new pair of shoes. Poof. I like this one because it stimulates my chakras. I got my black onesie on. I got a cat t-shirt on. I woke up about 5 minutes before class. Usually I get up at the crack of dawn. Sunday is veg out day. Oh, you can stop doing what you were doing. Anytime somebody that you love walks by, today's yoga message is, tell them you love them. This is Looney. He just turned 2. He weighs 17 pounds. This is not as easy as it used to be. He's purring very loudly, so I don't want any phone calls from PETA people, PETA, whatever you guys call yourself. He's a very happy cat. When you hug your cat or pet your doggy, it releases an internal endogenous morphine called oxycontin or Percocet. You may go. Is this really being broadcast around the world? Yes, it is. Drop your chin, take your head around. 1. Don't worry, it just gets better. 2. We're purry and furry, and we're frisky and risky. Are you tight as a boiled owl? You know why? Because you never move, but now you found your tribe. 6. Just keep coming to my class all the time. There's 700 recorded classes on YouTube, Upward Spiral Yoga channel. Other way. There's music, there's meditation, there's Dharma talks, there's restorative yoga. There's the answers to all of your questions. And there are the questions to all of your answers. 6, 7. I'm on a mission from God. Good. Now drop your head down, close your eyes, aim your attention inward, stop thinking. This is the class where we don't think more, we think less. Since I started to think less of myself, I think better of myself. Okay, you might be asking, when do we get to the restorative and the pillows and the blankets? Pretty soon, but we're gonna just do some joint juice. Just take your torso around in a circle, nice and gentle. You'll notice my floor is basically concrete with a thin little layer of cloth on top. So I have a yoga blanket. Hey, you're back for more, huh? Now I can move a little better. See how I'm starting to churn and burn? Up, there goes the cat. He's going to jump up in the window box. Do you have a cat? Leave a comment. Show me a picture of your cat. Looney returns all the calls. Now we're going the other way. See how you already feel better being in my class? Because you just can't take everything so seriously, can you? 2. Life was very serious. This is David McCullough of the PBS. Life is very serious. 6, 7, 8. Oh, goodness. Feels better. Now, your legs go the other way. Maybe you're brand new. You're calling in from Cleveland. You work at the foundry and your butt is tight as concrete. And this is how you sit. Sit on a blanket. After a while, your knees will drop. It'll take about 2 weeks. But if you get some yoga blocks, you could stack them up. And then you put your forehead on the block like this and you just lean into the block. Now, I've got a lot of ragdoll, very flexible people from Romania, gymnasts, and they can lean all the way forward on the block. But I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to calm you down. Lean forward, relax. Easy does it. Check my email, make sure my volume is on. Sometimes I teach the whole class without the volume. People love it. Now we're doing yin yoga. 30 seconds, a minute, an hour in a pose. Time melts away. Find a nice balance between your head and your hips. That's a challenge in life, isn't it? Your hips want one thing and your head wants another. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I wish I could put my life on that. Oh. Now I'm going to inhale, stretch my spine, look out and forward, get some spinal decompression, and I'm going to relax forward one more time. We're not in a hurry to get to the next better thing. A lot of people are kind of stuck in that. You get married, it's like, can't wait to get to my second marriage, get this first one out of the way. We should learn to enjoy what we have. Quiet time. On your next inhale, come on up. Oh boy, it feels good. All right. I'm going back to my regular cross. Do you know that we've not chanted Om yet? Om is short for home. And so it's very easy. Just inhale and say Om. Hands at our heart, drop our chin, close our eyes. Is this Sunday school? Kinda. We're just looking to feel holy, sacred, reverent, holy, silly, and irreverent. Yoga is the calming of the constant caterwauling of our consciousness. Good. Now lace your hands. Oh, you're very tight. You've been in a box all week long. You can only get to about here, and stuff kind of starts to break open, and you wobble your acetabulums, your butt cheeks a little bit, and oh man, I'm stretching all the way top of the big green painting, which is crooked in the background. That's intentional. It causes more people, it's a subliminal thing. It makes you pay more attention and like and subscribe. Good. Now, from here, there's a sect, S-E-T, in India, who hold their arms up in oblation to God until their arms wither and die. And we're not going there. We're just going to extend our arms up. It's called Parvatasana. Now, this is also seated headstand. If we were balancing on our hands, inhale. Exhale, turn right, 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 left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. Simple Sunday twist. The rest of the week, I do weird pretzel twists. You can't even believe it. Sunday, simple, pragmatic. Close your eyes. Squeeze out painful patterns of perception. I will ring you out. Ring out the old to ring in the new. Inhale here. And come on out. Switch across of your legs. By the way, I've heard that a lot of people, they just turn me on in the background while they're working, and it's kind of live stream of consciousness. They just listen. That's okay. Whatever heals you. Cat, there's a bird just outside the window. Lace your hands. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Now, I'm going to invite you to practice the yoga principle of samtosha. Not those little not samosas, but samtosha. Contentment. My cat is chewing on my music theory final papers. Thanks, guy. Inhale up. Are you in school? I'm in school. I got finals, two giant finals tomorrow. Stretch up. Seems like they're never final. They just keep going. Turn left, 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 right hand, left knee. Do you see how I'm not trying to impress you or blow wind up your skirt or convince you of anything? Just fall into alignment, be yourself, do some movement, trust the process. I'm not aiming at myself, I'm aiming, well, you know where I'm aiming. Turn from the bottom up, go screw yourself from the butt up all the way up through the crown of your head. If you live in the Bay Area, look me up, upwardspiralyoga.com. I've got 4 different public classes. They're standing pose room only. Really fun. I'm here all week. Inhale, exhale, and come on out. Oof. Now I'm going to pull back on my hi, how you doings a little bit, just get a little space. A skosh more room, as we say. Now, me and my Bay Area friends, we're all cat people, so we like doing the cat thing. We're baking biscuits. We're kneading dough. I need some dough, side to side. Good, now put them in here, and I just want you to bake some biscuits down here. Be Homer Simpson, knead your dough. Oh man, pushing in. Good, now I'm going to push down and go over the top with my shoulders. When I do this, the cat on the shuttle blasts off. Can you see my t-shirt? 3, 2. I don't know about you guys, but I have a great time teaching yoga. 6, 7. My class releases more endorphins than any other yoga on the internet. It's been proven by various misinformation studies. Back of your hands in here, up and down. Greg, are you spewing mis and disinformation? Who's to say, really? Back up, over, forward, around, and down. Crunch. If you're crunchy and crispy and crackly and petrified and ossified, you will break open and release. Joy will gush back through your nervous system. It'll come in a giant cosmic rush with the sound of 7 trumpets blowing. 7, 8. Good. Touch your elbows together. I cannot. I could, but not without leverage. And I'm going to lean forward into my paws like this. P-A-W-S. P-A-U-S-E. Drop your chin. Make ujjayi breathing. That's the whispery, throaty sound at the back of your throat. It sounds like you just smoked a whole pack of cigarettes and drank a big bottle of vodka. It sounds like your Aunt Elaine, but it's calm and peaceful. Now, here's the one thing that I instruct that I've never seen any other teacher instruct anywhere on the internet, and that is stop thinking. Just stop thinking. Good. Wow, I feel that. Feet together. Wag your knees a couple of times. If you do this really fast, you start to actually elevate, levitate. Piano, guitar, piano, guitar. twist, stretch. Life is a twist. Life is a stretch. Internal, external. If you think these movements are too simple and remedial, then you're wrong. This is just what most people need most of the time. This is a variation of Tai Chi. I call it Chai Tea. All the internal you got. Handcuffs. Not yet. Up your back. Now I've packed my wrists inside my armpits. You may not be able to do this yet, but I call it poultry in motion. Elbows inside your knees, unless you can't. Drop your chin, and then squeeze your knees together until your wrists say, "Hi, how you doing?" Close your eyes. If you can't do one of my poses, make up something. If it's too easy, do what you want. The main thing is you're part of the group. You're part of a conscious tribe of humans gathered together to produce peace, calm, and connection. These movements, they mean something, but it's gathering together in the spirit that mostly matters. Good, now take your paws out of your pits. We're almost ready for the pillows and the blankets and the oxygen masks and stuff. Other way. Doesn't it feel good just to move your body a little bit, especially if you're brand new and you haven't moved for a while? Aren't you glad you found some place where it's safe, non-judgmental, inclusive, and diverse? Shake poop off of your hands. Everybody's welcome in my class. No one's excluded. Good. Cup your hands at your heart. Close your eyes. Lean slightly forward into Baddha Konasana. If your face comes down into your feet, I'm not impressed. I know a lot of people that can do that. I'm not impressed with your range of motion. I'm impressed with your range of emotion. Good. Next inhale. Come on up. Stretch your pins out. Ooh. Man, that was the week that was. Are you old enough to remember that TV show? Stretch your toes open. Reach up. A lot of my clientele, people that watch, are older than 60 or 70, and we're in great shape for our age because we've been doing yoga now for a long time. I've been doing yoga since the Cretaceous period, when the great lizards roamed the earth. Cretaceous, not crustaceous. Okay, hands on the floor, feet in. Time to work a little. Lift your booty. I don't want you to shake your booty. I want you to lift it. And come on down. Good. Now, left knee out to the side. You may not be able to do this. You might be just a wreck. There's hope. Fold your right shin under like this. Right knee, right shin, right foot, left knee. If you can't sit like this, you used to be able to. We're going to recover it. If you have to lean way over here, then do that. After a while, you'll just be able to sit. You could read a book. You could text a friend. You could write a romance novel. Lace your hands behind your head and just tilt over to the right. You might have your right elbow down on the right. You might be leaning, you might be right or you might be left, but you won't be wrong. Just lean over to the right. Stop thinking. Great YouTube analytics. Welcome friends from Antarctica. Got some penguins checking in. We have friends from Patagonia, Norwegia. We have some friends from Turkestan, Pakistan and Floristan. Inhale up, you guys. Reach up. Ooh. Be a cactus with me. Turn right. Left hand, right hip, right arm behind you. These are all just simple variations of exceedingly complex yoga poses, but God has assigned me on earth to teach the accessible poses. There are a bunch of yogis who teach the impossible stuff, but what's the point? Why go to a virtuoso piano teacher to learn the most complex pieces if you're just kind of getting back in the game? Good. One more little movement here. Hands behind you. Can you lift your rump at all? Lift your rump. Good. And sink down. Then one more side, and we're going right into the restorative pose. I keep promising, don't I? I will deliver. Now I'm going to right knee out to the side, left shin folds under like this. Brand new, maybe you're 68-year-old guy and you're tired and crunchy and you're going to do this before you watch football today. And you're just leaning way over here. After a while, you'll just be able to sit, lace your hands behind your head. And if you're one of my bendy bears from Thailand, just bring your left elbow all the way down to the floor by tilting left. I don't care whether you're tilted to the right or the left, just don't tilt both ways at the same time. A double-minded person is of no use. Yoga quells the wobble inside of our head. Yogis have a name for the oscillating, wobbling mind. They call it chitta vritti, wobbling, double-minded person. We look to quell that. Good, come on up. Then give me the pause. Turn left, right hand, left hip, left arm behind you. If you can reach your left arm all the way behind your back and grab your right shin and pull it in, pull your heel into your Muladhara chakra, you just feel free. If you don't know what your Muladhara chakra is, in the interest of good taste, I won't tell you. Inhale here. Okay, and then we're going to open up the front of the body from sitting in our Tesla all week long. We're going to lift up with our paws behind us. Now that we have these self-driving Teslas, we can do yoga while we're driving. Yay. And come on down. By the way, by liking and subscribing, you'll help me have my own self-driving Tesla pretty soon. Thank you for doing that. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your toes open. Good, and root out some more tightness, stiffness. Good, and come on down. Okay, now we're moving into restorative yoga. Restorative yoga is very hard to explain, and I just need to have a little sip of coffee before I do this, so hold please. If you're drinking coffee, A, good, B, join me. Now we're going to do Supta Baddha Konasana. It's one of my super favorites. To do that, you create an incline. Just a little lift like this. You can use yoga blocks. You can use pillows, cushions. This could be a couple of blankets, but I recommend a yoga bolster. They're inexpensive. See that? Now I sort of customize mine like a 54 Chevy with all the little pinstriping and stuff like that. You'll note I use a lot of blankets and pillows and bolsters in my practice because I can. Again, you don't have to build it exact, just build it as best you can. Obviously, I'm going to lean back over the top of this. I'm going to put a blanket underneath my right leg and a blanket underneath my left leg. Now we're to the part of the practice where the poses last seemingly forever. And as David Copperfield said, it was the best of times and it was the best of times. If you're brand new to restorative yoga, some people think it's better than too good to be true. You get in a comfy position, supported, warm, stable, lights dim, romantic music, candlelight, and it's going to be the divine romance between you and you. We'll probably do this for 3, 4, 5 minutes. Dialogue quiets, eyes closed. And while you're doing nothing, your body is opening up energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, layer by layer by layer, like a layer cake. Turn my little space heater on, gonna heat up the space. Maybe I'll get a washcloth out for my forehead, dip it in a little chloroform. That's that old joke, isn't it? Does this washcloth smell like chloroform to you? And the pose starts now, kids. Give me your sore, your tired, your huddled asses, and we will just welcome in some peace and bliss. Direct your breathing down to your guts. We are calm and peaceful souls. Beautiful mantra. If you're doing this pose perfectly, congratulations, you're a rare creature. If you're doing a vague approximation of it, it's progress, not perfection. If you do the possible, God will do the impossible. Now, can you see that we're taking our time? We're not being rousted into the next pose. We're only halfway done, so you can relax twice as much. Good. Now it starts to get really good, so I'm not going to rush out. A couple more happy, eternal moments, releasing stress, tension, anxiety, fear, worry. Let all that stinking thinking go. Okay, stretch your legs out all the way, pool lounge chair. I'm across my ankles like I'm floating on my infinity pool in Bel Air, just in the Hollywood Hills. My Bitcoin just hit $100,000. Life is good. Okay, now let's slowly bring ourselves up out of this and move into something even more relaxing. I think you're really going to like it. On Sunday, I'm really looking for the kind of yoga that makes people feel better. A lot of my other yoga, I kind of kick your ass a little bit, but this is different. I want to soothe and calm and make you feel good. So now we're going to do an on our back restorative twist, but I'm really going to take my time. We're going to be very conscientious. Spell conscientious. Good luck. Now for this one, I'm not a very good speller, I don't think. Now I'm going to take this blanket and I'm going to just watch what I do. My neck is going to go here. I've got a bunch of pillows or a big bolster over here on my right side. Watch what happens now. Watch. See how I fill my neck up here? Nice. This is over here. This comes in. My right knee, actually, now that I'm faced this direction, this actually is my left knee. They switch. I take my left knee and I roll it over to the right on top of this thing. Now, maybe you're not the bendiest bear and your left shoulder doesn't open up, but you gotta have the thing underneath your head. It makes all the difference for my new friends. I don't want you to break your neck in my class. If your arm goes all the way out and your left shoulder comes all the way down, but don't let your left knee lift. So now move into this pose, just mimic me. Some days I put my left hand on my left hip and I just wait for my upper body to restoratively release open. And then we give it a couple minutes. I can give you all the accurate instruction in the world, but you are going to have to get to know your own body. No one else can do that for you. Yoga does involve challenge, discipline, obligation, duty, responsibility. If you don't like that, then I got nothing for you. Doing yoga is the equivalent of cleaning your bedroom and taking care of the chores. Your breathing will go from short and choppy to smooth and rhythmic. From smooth and rhythmic to deep and oceanic. I can feel my torso releasing to the right as my to the left as my lower body relaxes open to the other side. Feels great. I call it Sunday twist, don't it? This restorative yoga helps to wash the body clean of toxins, lactic acid buildup, emotional buildup. Three more nice deep breaths. Okay, really big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now I'm going to bring my left knee back up. I'm going to put both my feet in the floor. I'm going to escutcheon my butt over to the right. I'm going to extend my left leg out. I'm going to alligator wrestle my bolster, pillows, blankets over to my left side. My neck is nicely supported. My right knee comes in and I hook my whole body over to the left. Make sure my neck is supported. If you're very tight, your upper body is going to have a very challenge to open out to the right. So take your time. You can put your right hand on your right hip and wait. If you're super bendy bear, you can open out your torso to the right nice and slow. You can even pin your right knee down with your left hand. But I absolutely positively insist that your neck is supported, okay? Who loves you, baby? I love you way more than Telly Savalas ever did. And we're going to do this for 3 more minutes. Let's call this Patty Melt today. Exactly what the doctor ordered, better for you than cauliflower and broccoli. So I do my yoga with my students. That way I feel like I can transmit the experience of doing it. Some yoga teachers just walk around or drink coffee or bring a stick for hitting their students. I do and experience and express and transmit my yoga while I'm doing it. I don't want you to understand this. I prefer that you experience it. Sometimes your body will open up very slowly and almost imperceptible movements. And sometimes it'll just go ka-chunk, like 5 years of anguish and PTSD will just release in one giant chunk. I would not do this posture without a great deal of support underneath my neck. It's the sine qua non, the linchpin of the whole operation. If your neck and shoulders can't relax, nothing else can. One more minute in it, T in it. My breathing is calmer, deeper, smoother, more rhythmic-y. I'm feeling gooder by the moment. Okay, really big inhale. Exhale, release all the rest of pain in your life. Let it all go. Just release it all. Now, in this inhale, we're going to bring our right knee back up. I'm going to push both my feet into the floor. I'm going to smooch my booty over to the left. I'm going to stretch my legs out, and we'll just drop into a couple minutes of Shavasana together, which is, if you're brand new to yoga, it means be a dead person on the floor. And I'll come over and draw a chalk line around you. And this is the good kind of dead, though. It's not the bad kind. Wiggling my legs, shifting my butt cheeks, ungripping my high knee, releasing my shoulder blades, going palm up today. Everybody needs to do this, especially the people that think that they don't. Okay, stay nice and relaxed, relaxed even more, stay in the process, stay in the pose. This is our famous Sunday ritual now where through choice you can invite God, love, source, infinite higher organizing, connecting consciousness into yourself. It doesn't care what you call it. It just loves that you call upon it, never from coercion or convincing. God, love, source, come into me is a perfectly simple, beautiful, powerful prayer. Good. If you prayed that prayer with me, or even if you didn't, wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super feel good or super feel God through yourself. Awash your molecules in cosmic consciousness. Curl onto your right side when you're ready. Take your time, you just rolling over to your right side in fetal position. Good, and then we gather our hands into our heart. We drop our chin and we connect our heads, hands, and hearts into the cosmic connection together. All bad words start with D, devil, disconnection, discontent, disintegration. All good words start with C, conscious consciousness, contact, connection. In connection altogether we say, Namaste. Boy, did I need that. I hope that was good for you because I really enjoyed it and I really enjoy my YouTube friends who join in and help to grow this very simple but powerful group of humans around the world who are spreading love and tolerance and well-being and peace and yoga. So I do ask straight up and straightforward, could you do me a huge favor and like and subscribe? It makes a difference, and I thank you for that. And we'll see you next time.